What's going on, guys? My name is Colt if you do not know me, and I decided to put together this series based on psychology to help you guys get that boost in your trading. Nobody is talking about this information I'm going to share, so I suggest that you watch this whole entire series to really get a head start on your trading. Before we go into this information, by the way, all these intros are going to be the same for these videos in this series, but the videos itself will be different. Before we get started, go to the link in my description where it says Instagram and shoot me a follow if you don't already follow me. Also, if you guys want my one-on-one mentorship, send me the word mentorship and me and my team will get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll see if you're a good fit for my mentorship. Now, without further ado, let's get into the series. Welcome, guys, to the first psychology video. I honestly think that psychology is one of the most important things of trading, and they do say that trading is 10% technical and 90% psychological, and I 100% agree with that because I've gotten to the point where I know my perfect setup. I know what my trades look like. I know that the trade is going to go to my take profit, but how do I control my mind? How do I quiet my mind and let myself do what I need to do to let the trade do what it needs to do? And there's been so many times where I could have prevented a really big loss by just calming myself, not being impatient. There's been plenty of times when I was in a trade and it was so close to hitting take profit, but I'm like, do you know what? I don't know for sure if it's going to hit take profit, so let me just close my position early. And then 2 minutes later, it would smash my take profit. And I know a lot of you are probably like, I've done that before, that's for sure. So I want you guys to understand that when you're developing yourself as a trader, you're going to overall have to become a completely different person. And this is a beautiful thing about trading, is you get to turn and evolve into a completely different person. And you guys are going to be able to act, you're going to start acting differently. You're going to see the world differently. You're going to see yourself change, which is very amazing. So I want to go over this first video. I'm just going to go over some key points. I don't know how long each of these videos are going to be. I'm going to just like hit the key points so you guys can understand what I'm referring to. So first thing is trading journal and your entries. If you guys don't have trading journals already, you should definitely get a notebook. You can get one from Staples or Office Depot. Just get a notebook where you can write every day what happened in the markets. So start journaling after every trading day. So when I'm writing down in my journal, I'm basically saying today is June 1st, 2022. I woke up today at 5:30 a.m., went to the gym, took a shower, I followed my morning routine. Everything went very smoothly there. I felt very awake when I went and got to my screen and started trading. I honestly did rush a trade, and I did take a minor loss of 500 pips, and I took about a $500 loss. I then was patient, and at 6:45, I saw my perfect setup occur. It was a spinning top formed in a lower high on a downtrend, and I executed that trade for a short. My stops were about 300 pips, and I let the trade ride to its take profit. There was 1,000 pips. Within 10 minutes, it ended up hitting its take profit. After that, I felt really good. I was happy. I felt like I had achieved my goal, and I followed my rules. And then I write a little note like, keep going. You guys need to be very descriptive and describe in your trading journal step by step by step. So you can refer to that because it's going to be really awesome for you guys to look in a year back on what you're doing right now and be like, oh my gosh, I remember writing this trading journal entry. Wow, I have come a long way with my trading. And if you guys want to be successful with trading Forex, this is something that you need to take very, very seriously. And the people that fail and they give up, they have a lazy work ethic, honestly. That's really what it comes down to. They don't want it bad enough. A lot of people are coming into this industry to make money, but they don't understand they have to become a completely different person to become a millionaire. They're not willing to give up all the old baggage and their bad habits to change. So you guys need to understand that you're going to have to change to see a change. So in your journal entries, this is something I said a second ago, you need to be writing what you did right. I know I said right, wrong, I spelled it wrong. You need to be writing what you did right and wrong. And then you need to keep doing the things that you're doing right and less of the things that you are doing wrong. And this is really going to help you understand where your weaknesses are and where your strengths are, so you can really work on your strengths and let go of your weaknesses. Yo, if you guys are looking to scale your trading business and you want to get to the next level, whether you're just starting out or you already have some experience in the trading industry, you need to join us at Reward Over Risk. We have a bunch of programs like one-on-one mentorship, where I actually have a 10-day class where I show you my exact strategies. We have live trading sessions where we get on Zoom calls and trade together as a community. And we also have trading softwares that can trade 100% hands-free for you. We have everything that you need to take over to your trading this year and the following years. But the only way for you to apply for this is to click the link in the description and book a phone call. Once again, click the link in the description, book a phone call, and let's see if you're a good fit to be a part of our community. Talk soon. You guys also need to understand you're your own trading coach. So you shouldn't be talking to yourself at the end of the day, or if you take a loss, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? I took a loss. Like, oh, I suck at trading. Trading isn't for me. I used to talk like that years ago, and it really did impact me and mess me up for the next day and then the next week. If you guys take a really hard loss, that's fine. Just don't trade for the rest of the day. Maybe take a week off. Just relax. And then once you're calmed down, because when your emotions are involved with trading, you're in a fight or flight mode. It's just like when you're arguing with your spouse, you're not being logical. You are not being logical whatsoever. You're just like, I gotta beat them down. I gotta make them feel bad. Oh, I need to win this argument. So when your emotions are in play like that and you're angry, you're mad, you're sad, whatever it is, you're not thinking logical. So that's why you need to step away from the computer and then come back maybe an hour later and be like, do you know what? You're going to be able to understand and see what you did wrong. Like, oh, it was just that? That's what I did wrong? Perfect. Now I need to write down my trading entry. And it's very important for you guys to journal too, because all these emotions that you have bottled up in your head, they're going to stay in your mind until you write them down when you put pen to paper. That's how you're going to get rid of those negative feelings. And once you do that, it's just going to be like, you guys also need to understand, like, you are not actually feeling the negative feeling of being angry. If you allow yourself to let that feeling of anger get to you and then you create the emotion that comes with anger, then it's going to affect you. But if you sit back and you're like, you know what? I took that loss, but I'm not going to allow myself to feel the emotion of being angry. I'm just going to witness it. I'm going to witness that I am kind of in a bad mood, and that's fine. But in the future, I'm not going to do this because I don't like this feeling. And that's what you need to associate yourself in the future when you're trading and you're like, oh, there's another trade. Like, oh, I have FOMO. I don't want to miss out. Remind yourself how you felt the previous time when you took a trade that you know wasn't the perfect setup and you had FOMO. Remind yourself of that feeling of that anger, that sadness, that guilt. Remind yourself, and that's going to stop you. That's one of the ways that I have really stopped myself from doing dumb stuff over and over again, is I was like, do you know what? Before I do this, let me sit back and let me think. How did I feel after I did that when I was greedy and over-leveraged my account? Well, I took a $3,000 loss. I didn't feel good. I kind of doubted myself as a trader, and it hurt my feelings. I didn't like it. And then you're going to associate that same feeling with the present moment. You're like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not going to risk it. There's going to be plenty of other trades in the future. And there will be, guys. There's going to be all these other trades. So understand, you are your own trading coach. Be nice to yourself. Because if you look at it as in like a third party, if you have somebody that you traded with and they were kind of like your coach, would you want the coach or your coach saying, you suck at trading, Colt? You're a horrible trader. You fucked up on that trade. You're never going to recover from this. No, that would break me down. That would make me feel horrible. So the same thing, the way that you talk to yourself is really going to impact how you perceive yourself in the present time and in the future time. It's very important for you guys to be very nice to yourself and be understanding. Guys, losses are going to happen. But we have the decision whether we're going to let that loss define us and get to us, or we can say, do you know what? I took a loss, but hey, at least I used proper risk. At least I only lost 2% of my account. At least I'm still in profit for the week. Because everything that happens, there's always a negative and a positive side. And let me tell you guys this right now. A positive thought is 10 times more powerful than a negative thought. So once you catch yourself having a negative thought, say out loud a positive thought, and then another positive thought, and then another. Say 3 positive things for every 1 negative thing that you think. Out loud. Don't say it in your head. Like say, I'm happy. I have air in my lungs. There's people that are dying right now. I am so blessed. There's people that don't even have 2 legs and they're in a wheelchair. I can walk. I am so blessed. Really train yourself to be positive in every situation. Let go of the fear of not having what you're afraid of losing. That's how you guys need to start thinking. Learn from your loss. So in the future, like I said, don't do it again. Don't repeat that same loss. Not a lot of people made it to the end of the video, but you did. Make sure you share this video with a friend. Also, comment below. I want to know who you guys are and how I can help you guys out with your trading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping weekly videos every single week on trading to help you guys out. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.